Yeah, I guess if you're in the job as long as I am, you get the opportunities. But yeah, certainly it's an exciting opportunity for us over the next 5 days, and one that I'm really looking forward to. It's been a challenging 2 weeks. We've had a few obstacles come our way, and personally also off the field it's been fairly challenging. So I've had a good week preparation personally, and I think the team is in a good space. So yeah, the next 5 days is an exciting time for the game of cricket and hopefully for us. Yeah, well, it's obviously been unfortunate that it's been that way in the past, but yeah, I mean it's all set up for a cracking test match, isn't it? You can feel the vibe around Cape Town. I think most of the cricketing eyes around the world will be on this test match, and that's what you want for test cricket. It's two quality teams that are going to be playing the game hard, and hopefully it will live up to its sort of hype. Yeah, it can get pretty slow and flat towards the back end if it's really hot. It has changed a little bit of late. There has been maybe a little bit more in it than there was certainly in the past, to my memory. But yeah, it looks like a good test wicket. This one looks like it'll be good for the game and offer a bit to both bat and ball. Yeah, I mean I am getting reluctant to announce a team day before games. Because that 24 hours does seem to be a little bit interesting. But yeah, as I say, everyone's come through training well this week. There's a really good vibe, and everyone looks ready to play. So hopefully we wake up tomorrow and everyone's in the same place as what I left them tonight. Yeah, it's always incentive to perform. Yeah, obviously haven't contributed to the way that I'm used to contributing and would have liked to have contributed, but it's 2 games and I feel like I've prepared really well this week. I feel like my training has gone well. Mentally, I feel in a good space. And as an opening batter, it's always about just getting through that initial period and getting yourself in. And if you can do that, then the opportunities are there. Yeah, I mean, he's becoming a little bit of a renter quote, but at the end of the day, I think my thoughts are pretty strong, and I'll probably end up saying something towards the end of the test match. But at the moment, my focus is on getting us prepared. As the coach said earlier, it just adds to the motivation for us going into this game, and then we're ready. Yeah, I think it's just sad that it took a gloss off an extremely good win, an extremely impressive spell of fast bowling. So we're ready. I've been saying for a while that I don't spend too much time thinking about that. I definitely don't see myself playing to the age of Kallis or Tendulkar, or not that I'm in the same bracket as them, but I think hopefully I'll know when the time is right. Say 33 now, and still have a lot more that I'd love to do in the game. But I've got another one coming up in front of me, and that's an exciting one. Yeah, I mean, I think the motivation is there this week, and certainly added for myself. We get great support down here. I mean, the people really love their cricket. It's become home for me. 18 years old, I moved to Cape Town and played my first game for Western Province, and have never looked back really in my career. So I'm really grateful for the opportunity that Western Province gave me down here, and the Newlands faithful, and the support that they've given me over the years. So I certainly would love to repay that over the next 5 days. Yeah, I mean, ultimately it's been 2 games. I feel like I've been batting well the whole season. Made good contributions against India, and in the 2020s I played building up. So, it's 2 games, and Centurion, I feel that I was a little bit unlucky there, and let myself down in PE. But as I said, I've really focused hard on my preparation this week and made sure that I got done what I wanted to get done, and have ticked all the boxes. So it's now about going out there tomorrow and making a play, getting myself in, and then hopefully getting an opportunity to make it count. I don't really think like that, to be honest with you. I think tactically as a captain, we've got ideas to each batter. So you're more focused on trying to execute those things, making sure bowlers, you get the right type of bowler onto the right batter. And often, if you can, it doesn't always work out. But I think Dale's had good success against Michael in particular. But yeah, I think the key is if we can get in early doors to that middle order, then we give ourselves a really good opportunity. I look forward to catching up with Warnie, to be honest with you. Got to know him fairly well through the IPL stuff. Look forward to hopefully catching up probably towards the end of the test match, get a chance to have a beer or something. Yeah, I don't see us tampering too much. I mean, we've obviously got a few injuries, guys back from illness that we need to consider, and also consider the surface and I guess the balance of our team. Those are things that I guess come into discussion for this game. Yeah, I mean, it's always nice to have Gazza back. I mean, he pops in every now and again, and he always adds value. I mean, by his calmness and his experiences, he's got a great work rate around the group and a great energy. And so it's always an asset to have people like him, coming into the environment and adding value for the period that he's there. Yeah, I think you always have a kind of an idea of what you want to do. You need to wake up and assess. I generally like to get as much information as possible from people going into the thing, but ultimately, the buck does stop with me. It's I'm the one that says, well, bat or bowl, so there's no point hiding from that. But I think generally you have an idea of what you would like to do and just assess on the morning. I hope not. I mean, we've lost one series in 8 years, I think, or something like that. That's a pretty successful run. And I think that needs to be embraced and enjoyed. And, if we go on to win this test match, that's another big stepping stone in what this team has been able to create. What our schedule is has been a challenge for us already. We played 2 test matches here, had long breaks, played another 2 test matches there. So it's made life difficult to get into sort of a really nice run of things. But I think the team has met those really well, responded to the different obstacles that we've had in front of us. And, as I say, we lie with the big opportunity in front of us. Both teams, an exciting game, and it's all set up well. So, yeah, I think it would be a big feather in our hat if we can come back from 1-0 down and win this series. Yeah, I mean, I can see that the groundsmen spend an extensive amount of time preparing this wicket. Obviously, been some really hot weather coming into the game, and it's a different time of year. I think it was November last time we played. Yeah, it's pretty early season, and I know that they just replaced a lot of the bully in the pitch just before that game. So I think the pitch has settled down a lot since that time. I mean, it would be great if we could create another memory like 47 all out, but yeah, not for us. Bowling. But I mean, I sense it'll be a good wicket. It'll have maybe a little bit in it for bat and ball early on, but a good wicket.